Welcome to the super fun game review podcast. Go Mega Ultra Between Review Showdown. All right, so what's everyone been playing?
The airplane. I don't
Go. Who wants to start? I haven't really been playing much other than...
So what did I play that wasn't part of the podcast?
What did you play?
Rainbow Six Siege.
Still on that.
Oh, I'm still kicking it hard. I got my 50 fucking renown saved up, so I'm just waiting for those new characters to roll out next month.
Nice.
Fucking stoked. Hey, actually, I popped in the Final Fantasy... what the hell is it called? Final Fantasy?
World of Final Fantasy?
World of Final Fantasy.
Nice.
I put a couple hours into that.
What's that
Cool.
like? I haven't played it.
I'm a little iffy on it so far.
Oh, okay.
It's not a mainstream Final Fantasy, so there's already lacking of quality.
Harry needs a Roman numeral, otherwise he's not there.
I'm sorry. I think okay, so there's a very kiddie nature to it that I pick up, and I don't think Square Enix is shy from that at all.
That's why I avoided it.
Harness your inner child, Harry. What is this? Come on.
It's just I don't think Square Enix likes to grow up with their audience. I think they like to cater to one specific age group. No, okay. When we get into the episode tonight, I think we'll have...
I mean, I kind of think that, 12 is a bit more serious, isn't it, in terms of tone?
Yeah.
Am I wrong?
But they throw in those little, you ever watch an anime, and even when they're serious,
Yeah.
they just throw in those, super goofy,
Okay.
unnecessary moments. Well, this is, probably, 60% of the game so far.
Okay.
For World of Final Fantasy.
Okay. I got you.
What about you, Steve? You've been playing anything?
Well, finally started Siege, so that is a completely different beast than anything I'm used to. Usually Call of Duty is my first-person shooter style, and this is the complete opposite of that, so it's taken a little getting used to, but getting used to it, I'm digging it. Dish Jam, Rocket League...
The staples.
The staples.
Well, I mean, that's the one where I have an hour lunch, come home, eat a sandwich, I can play a couple rounds and then be done and then just go.
Fair enough.
I was going to ask if you had, a weekly schedule, but you have a daily schedule for your...
Sometimes, yeah.
And Rocket
It's like, well, I got an extra one. I'll just make a sandwich. That takes 5 minutes and then eat it while playing.
Now, Steve, what do you like to put on your sandwich?
I like ham. Big fan of ham.
You're a ham guy, huh?
You are a ham.
Good, for cheese, maybe cheddar cheese, but one slice.
You are cheesy.
I don't like too much cheese. I don't. And
No. Are you a mayo guy or are you a mustard guy?
Oh, mayo.
All right, Ralph, what have you been
He
playing?
cuts the mustard. I've been playing Zelda, Breath of the Wild here and there. I'm still chipping away on it. I also play a little bit of Mario Kart 8 at a party, which I haven't played Mario Kart 8 in a while, so I lost and I was disappointed because I'm a little competitive about my Mario Kart.
No, Ralph,
Gaming.
are you a mustard guy?
Oh, my
or a
God,
mayo
dude.
guy?
Why? Why, Harry?
I like vegan mayo and normal mustard. Thank you.
You know what, Harry? Clark's onto something because something really does need to be cleared up. I only do Hellman's. None of that Miracle Whip bullshit.
Jesus
I mean,
Christ.
are we going
That's
back to
not real.
Earthbound where you put a little mustard on the sandwich, you get a little buff? 'Cause
Oh.
what's the connection? Where's it coming from? Harry's Deli.
Fuck you guys. You don't edit this shit. To edit all around this bullshit.
No, it stays in. It gives a look into our personal lives.
It gives stays in.
No. It gives a little flavor to the conversation.
Look at this guy. I see what he did.
Oh, God.
Well, slick. All night.
Dude, I'm fucking on my A game
You
tonight.
feeling roasted or toasted?
Ugh.
It's terrible. I'm sorry.
No, you loved it.
Or
So it wasn't
abort that joke.
terrible.
No, I'm laughing.
Abort that joke.
Yeah, pull the lever like you abort a mission and you fly out of the cockpit of a jet. Abort.
Wait,
Gotcha.
Ralph said jet.
I'm not talking about the other thing.
I'm not. I wasn't assuming you were.
I don't talk about the other thing.
So
Anyway.
what have you been playing, Clark?
I've been playing more PlayerUnknown's Battleground, which is all over fucking everything right now. All over
Truth.
Twitch,
Truth.
all over review sites and gaming coverage.
Saw
It's-
Angry Joe play a little bit.
Yeah, it's a great game. And I just started playing Persona 5 2 hours into that. It's pretty awesome. It's over the top anime, and I love every second of it. Even down to the menus and the music. It's great.
Cool.
So
Never
far.
played it. You guys play Persona at all?
No, not at all.
Oh, Steve, you actually played something else.
Oh, I did. I had the pleasure of hanging out with Harry one night. And
The pleasure. You heard it first.
Oh, it's adorable. I just wanted to make you feel good. That's why it's a pleasure. I played the London Heist. Is that it? The London Heist?
Yeah.
Yeah, the VR game. That was a lot of fun. Well,
Nice.
the demo of it, anyway, as in, because once that comes out, you better be getting it, because I'm starting to get sucked into the VR, and I don't want to be, because it's expensive, and I don't know how that's going to last. We had a whole discussion on VR before anyway.
Yeah.
But I'm really digging it. I kind of want to get it. Probably not gonna, but I want to.
I really want a Vive. That's like the VR system that I want.
Oh, yeah. But if it's between just getting the PlayStation VR and then getting the Vive and having to build a computer around that and then really optimizing it, it's just going to be way too expensive.
Ralph, are you okay?
Steve, you waiting for that PS1 Female Classics Edition VR?
Jesus.
That's it. No, he's got me on that.
Sniper Wolf DLC.
That's it. Exactly.
I'm sure.
Then all of the fairies at once from Majora's Mask, because it's not like they're the scariest of all of them. All of them.
hey, don't cross Sony with Nintendo, okay?
The
last time that happened, Sony rocked the world.
What are you going to do? Sick Yoshi on me?
Whatever.
Oh, Jesus.
He's going to sick Yoshi on me. Fucking Nintendo fanboy over here.
Yoshi's deep throating over here.
Jesus Christ. All right, so
Take this mushroom.
oh no, Toad! Oh man!
God help us.
Make sure you put it in a turtle shell first.
I mean, that's only like half people that's still in the turtle shell.
Wear
The
your
other ones
Tanuki
are-
suit.
Remember, kids, always wear a boot. Because Super Mario 3, he was in the boot. You have to wear the boot. It's protection. Wear protection, Ralph.
Wrap your shit, Ralph.
Thanks, guys.
No problem.
It's just looking out.
This is sexual education.
Good
brought to you
looking.
by-
Good looking out.
All right, so we're going to do something a little different tonight. We're going to answer some questions on here because the Final Fantasy 15 podcast, which will be going up next week, is going to be massive, so we needed to move some stuff around. So we're going to just answer some questions that we have on our Facebook.
Digs it.
The face.
To the Facebook.
Save face
Where
with
you can creep
Facebook.
on everybody.
So Adam Akula, just left us 10 fucking questions here.
Thank you, Adam.
Adam Rock.
Adam Rock.
Adam Rock.
He
So
kind of sounds like a drink. What's his name?
Adam
Adam Rock.
Akula.
Sounds like a drink. Give me one Adam Akula, please.
Something that should be mixed with the High C Eco Cooler.
Are you propositioning our fans, Ralph?
What? Huh? No.
Probably.
Maybe a little bit.
Slut.
All right, so have you broke anything raging over a game because it was hard or you couldn't beat it?
Have I broken anything over a game because it was hard?
Yeah, no, I have not rage destroyed anything.
I personally have it, but I got to witness it firsthand with Kyle.
Oh yeah, I've seen Kyle destroy stuff too.
Yeah.
He destroys controllers.
I never did when I never destroyed anything as a kid because I would have got my ass beat. So that was a good motivation. And then after that, I had to
That's a
start
good motivation.
I had to
Yeah.
start paying for it for myself, and I'm not going to do that. But I lived with Kyle for a little bit, and I did come home after a day of work. I heard something going on upstairs where we lived, and it was him using a hammer to smash, I think it was a GameCube controller.
Oh, what?
I think that was over Smash Brothers. He got really pissed. Although
Really?
that
He did the smashing.
He smashed the controller.
yeah,
Ho!
he did.
Snap.
Damn.
Crackle.
What?
Harry?
Harry felt like he had to say something, so he was like, "Oh,
Oh, no, I just putting that 2 to 2 together.
Putting that two together.
Bless you.
I honestly, I've never broken anything game related intentionally. I've never been so pissed that I broke a controller. I mean, I threw a remote at my sister once and hit the glass door to the entertainment center and shattered the glass. But that was not game related.
fair enough."
That was just Ralph being
Yeah,
an asshole.
I've skipped a controller across the floor when I was pissed, but I mean, I didn't slam it against a wall or bust it down with a hammer.
Oh no! Well, I think everybody's done the little throw it, kind of have it on the ground and
Yeah, you
Fuck
just like,
this, get it
damn
away from me.
Oh wait. I bounced a Wiimote off my head once.
Bounced it off your head.
Bounced it off my head. Like
So you like
Wii
threw it at
bowling.
your head and then it,
No, like with the wrist strap, like went whoop and it went and hit me in the head.
was that out of anger though?
No,
Okay.
but I'm pretty sure the Wiimote was damaged.
Good
That's
job,
fair.
Ralph.
So we answered a few other questions in that whole blurb. Like he answered like 5 or 6 kind of about that same thing. But the if often have you or they sought psychiatric assistance?
No, but Kyle really should.
Yes, Kyle.
I
Kyle
wonder.
has anger issues.
He is such a sweet boy,
No.
But no one tell him that.
It's not an
No.
issue when you enjoy it.
Oh
yeah,
my
he
God.
enjoys his anger.
No, I enjoy it.
Yeah, that's where I thought you were going.
It's like doesn't matter what Kyle feels; it's how
Yeah.
I enjoy the situation.
Sometimes I just
Sorry,
like to say
Kyle.
shit to piss them off for my own entertainment.
Wow.
Yeah,
Wow.
we all do that.
He's gonna.
I don't
kick
do
you.
that, Kyle.
Right, Kyle? Because you're a little bitch.
I respect you, Kyle. I respect you for the human being that you are, Kyle.
Yeah, well, something like that.
I miss angry Kyle. Moving on. Is buying the season pass for future game DLCs worth it or not? Provided you don't know if you will even be playing the game in the future come the release of said content.
I've never bought a season pass.
I've bought a few season passes. I've been burned on 2 of them.
Ooh.
The Divisions was one of them.
Ah, the Division.
Yeah, I felt pretty burned on that season pass. But also, I mean, like, I bought the Rainbow Six Siege season pass for PC, and I haven't felt like I'll be burned by it because I'll always have all of the Season 2 content whenever I go back, especially since they went to this, like, pay-as-you-play model on the PC. Like, you can get it for $15 on the PC.
Oh, that's not
And you
bad.
just unlock characters based on whether you want to put in money or unlock them the same way Harry does. So realistically, you can get the game for cheaper on the PC and play it that way, which is what I've done. But I bought a season pass, so I could get at least 8 of the characters and all the extra shit.
I've never bought a season pass.
Hmm.
I don't foresee myself ever buying a season pass. I'm not going to lie. I think it's a money grab, if anything, right up front.
DLC or season
The
passes?
season pass.
Oh, of course.
It's like, hey, pay us extra money for this somewhat of a promise that we're going to be putting out quality content down the road.
I'd really have to have a lot of faith in the developer
Yeah.
to do that.
No, I totally agree with that. And it has to be a game that you know you're going to be sinking a shit ton of time into.
Yeah.
My problem is I'm so wishy-washy with games sometimes that I won't do it.
Well,
Just because I don't trust myself for it. It's not to mention some people it's really good for if you, like you said, you're going to be balls deep in a game. But if I'm not always. Sometimes it's just the
No, I
tip.
agree.
I
And
don't know how it's going to be.
I get the tactic, though, because if you're spending an extra $30-$40 into a game, they're getting you to invest more into that game to spend more time in that game so that you're keeping them from expanding on to different titles. I mean, especially if it's like an online-heavy game where they depend on that interaction between players, like a online multiplayer.
The Call of Duty model.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, like if they're going to do that, they're going to get you to throw more money, and you're obviously going to spend more time in that game, so you feel like you got your money's worth.
It's hard to argue that, I can see the financial side, I can see the business side of it, but as a consumer, I see season pass almost as bad as microtransactions, where it's like the worst form of DLC. It's like, I still remember 20 years ago, you'd buy the game complete. Now we're buying the game not complete, full price, and then you're getting DLC on top of it. You have no idea if that DLC is going to be good or bad. For instance, the quickest thing I can think off the top of my head is Fallout New Vegas, in my opinion, has some of the greatest DLC that's ever been created, but that's only like 1 or 2 of the episodes. I wouldn't want a season pass for that. I would just want, for instance, Old World Blues, which is a fantastic DLC. And then at the same time, Fallout 4, I don't have any of the DLC for it. I don't think any of the DLC for it is particularly good that I understand or know. I mean, maybe some of the construction stuff, because that's like 2 games on its own. The story game, the shooting, and then also I'm just going to construct a giant base and make, crazy machines with it.
They actually had a whole big fiasco with their season pass too.
Did they?
Because they were offering it for $30. Then they put out the price of their content, and they were like, "Oh yeah, the first DLC pack is $25," and everyone started raging because they were like, "Great, so is it like we're gonna get 2 other DLC packs that are worth $250 a piece?" And then they were like, "Actually, our season pass is $50, and if you already bought it, you're fine, but everyone else has to pay $50."
Nice save.
Yeah, it was ridiculous, man. I really think it depends on the game. Like for shooters, if it's a game that you know you're going to play even like perennially, like Call of Duty. If you're getting Call of Duty and you're somebody that buys it every single year, it's stupid not to buy the season pass because you know you're going to be playing all of those DLC packs and they're like $16 to $17 a piece. I'm not one of those people. Like I don't play Call of Duty, but for Injustice 2 coming out, I know that I'm going to want all. I think the season pass has like 9 characters in it. Their season pass is going to be like I think $40, and there's like 7 or 8 characters that come with it.
But I mean,
Warner
the game's
Brothers
not even out yet, and they're already talking about their season pass.
Yeah.
Okay.
Warner Brothers is a bad example though, because the DLC management for Mortal Kombat 10 or Mortal Kombat X, I don't think was done well.
But
you could spend like $2 for a character. Like I don't think that's right.
We need to start holding these companies accountable, though. Like we're just throwing them money and just getting back whatever fucking return that we get. Like we need to start like, hey, if you want our extra money, you need to give us the shit that we want. Like and stop. I don't know. Like why do they deserve it ahead of time?
Yeah, it's like a half step to early access on Steam.
Yeah, I don't get it. I don't believe in it. I think it's bullshit.
Definitive Harry Bowles, you heard it here. Bullshit.
Yeah, well, anyway, like I was saying, like with games like Injustice, I actually don't mind having a season pass because they explain, like, look, each character is going to be $7 if you want them individually. If you get the season pass, it's $40, and you get like 9 of them. So you're saving money if you want it. If you know you're going to want the DLC characters, here's at least 8, which covers the value of the season pass. Like, and I think there's 2 other ones that are unannounced. I don't care about them. I know I want those 8 people. I'll pay the $40 in season pass versus the other $60 to get the extra people. But that's fine. That's fine for me.
But why should I pay an extra $40 for characters that are already made for it?
Yeah, they're already created. Why couldn't they just put them in the game?
Yeah, wasn't it on Mortal Kombat X one of the characters was like locked on the disc? Or no, I'm sorry, that's a Capcom thing.
Yeah, and that stuff always comes out though. And most companies, when that gets found out, like, oh, these things are actually already on the disc, and you just have to unlock them. Usually, that fucking company like eats shit for it,
Right?
And people do make them pay for it.
Rightly so.
Again, like certain season passes, I have no problem with. Some are totally wrong, though. Bethesda botching that whole thing, charging for $30 at first and then $50 later. That's stupid. They should have planned better. Like that's like a planning thing. But at this point, also where games are, like to counterpoint your like back in the day, you just bought a complete game. Yes, but also you could buy a game that was broken and they couldn't fix it either.
True.
So that's kind of the cost of doing that is, you know, companies and also shipping broken games is a whole nother thing that I don't really want to get into right now. But like companies do that and then fix it with a day one patch so that by the time that we get it, it's fine. But it didn't leave the doors that way. But they're able to keep their margins and still continue making games.
True.
I'm okay with that to a certain extent. Depends on how broken it is. Like No Man's Sky, for people that got it on the day one, it was like unfucking playable.
No Man's
That's like not cool.
No Man's.
Oh, we should review that one
Sky.
sometime.
Do I? Oh, No Man's Sky.
Yeah. So,
What a dick.
Well played.
Huh? Oh.
have you ever tried to create your own video game? What kind of game would it be if you created your own video game?
I haven't tried to make my own game, but my cousin and I have been tossing around the idea of like actually learning how to code and make games, maybe to see if it's something that we could do. And we had a couple sessions where we did some brainstorming and talked about what kind of game could we make that is kind of unique but has gaming tropes that everyone could just pick up and play, and like what platform it would be on, or you know, that kind of stuff. I mean, I would say that at this point is a pipe dream. That if I really wanted to do that, I guess I could have started right out of high school. I actually spent a lot of time on Newgrounds right after high school and in early college, and a lot of people were making games on Newgrounds.com
like Flash games?
In Flash games, yeah. And I never really attempted. I just wanted to consume it rather than create it, which in hindsight, I would say that I regret to an extent.
I definitely couldn't make one, but if I could, I would want an open world RPG of feudal Japan, but still with some aspects of fantasy.
So
Fire
kind
Emblem?
of like Fallout 4, but feudal Japan.
Something like that. Maybe a
I'd
little.
be okay with that.
Isn't that Jade Empire? No.
Man, you know what I really want? I want another Unimusha game. Does anyone ever play those? Unimusha?
I like the third
No.
one with John. It's like, here's Onimusha and John Renault because
Yeah.
we can.
It's great. I'm actually bummed that I didn't bring that up during Devil May Cry. Because that's like feudal Japan version of Devil May Cry. It's amazing.
Oh.
And John Renault.
Yeah, that's what I would want.
Harry?
It's funny this question's asked. When I was a little kid, I was all like, oh, I'm going to write down all my ideas for a video game that are going to be so unique, and I'm going to mail them out to a company and get this game made. So I was writing down, like, cool, I want to be able to shoot guns and drive cars and rob banks and all this jazz.
So
Grand Theft Auto.
Yes, Grand Theft Auto came out like 5 years later after I was like writing down all these like cool fucking ideas. And I was like, well, how about that?
That's the.
They still owe me my millions.
Yeah.
Good luck with that.
Oh, you sent a letter to Rockstar.
Dear Rockstar,
My name is Harry Bowles, and they would have just fucking thrown it out. Someone's trolling us.
It's written in Crown. What is it?
I do want to make a game, and I've been working on that very, very slowly. I have like kind of some design docs set aside, and I'm actually learning how to program apps. It'll probably be a phone game at first, and just see, like, kind of cut my teeth on that and see where it's at.
The user base, the install
Yeah.
base is insane, so makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, and if I could get advertising money, that'd be cool.
Just make the next Flappy Bird. You'll be set for life.
Oh my god, I know.
No, you should do one where it's like a puzzle game where you have to take pieces that kind of look alike and then swap them and make lines, but make the shapes look like candy. That's probably
Oh,
hasn't
like
been
Candy
done.
Crush?
No, that hasn't been done. That's an original idea. I'll give it to you. You can have that.
For $1.
I've been looking into like Android 7 app development. All right, guys. So I think that we're gonna just wrap it up there for tonight.
Yeah, Ralph, wrap it up.
It comes full
Yeah, wrap
circle.
your shit. Wrap your shit.
Guys, what?
This is the second episode that we're ending with wrap your shit. I like it. Press the stop button. Go.